Hello everyone, welcome to SchoolQuizz.com. So today we are going to continue with the passage that we have started in the previous lecture, that is factual passage. Okay. So in that we have seen the visual input factual passage. That means you have seen the points and you have to solve. Now today we are going to see a case study based factual passage. So what is a case study? Do you know any meaning of it? Case study, if you are familiar with the term. Okay, so I'll tell you. Case study. Case study is nothing but what? Case study means you have to see one situation. Suppose I am sick. I'm going to doctor for getting medicine. Okay. So this is a situation that in that case, I have to select one doctor. Which one is best? These kind of questions will come into my mind. So that is nothing but a case study. Means you have given some situation and you have to study those situations, and after that you have to respond towards it. Okay, so I hope I'm clear with the meaning of case study. Okay, so today for the better understanding we'll solve one passage. Okay, so here it is given, read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so first we'll study the questions as usual, right? Okay, so questions. You have to solve any 8. What is the major cause of blindness? Okay. Why does the lens of the eye become opaque in the old age? How does cataract affect its victim ultimately? How does one detect cataract in early stages? Give any 2 factors which are responsible for the formation of cataract. Find the word from paragraph 1 that means that through which light cannot enter. Which type of cancer is caused by ultraviolet radiation? Okay. So now here, when does cataract generally occur? How is smoking responsible for the development of cataract? So I hope you have read the questions, like you have read the questions with me, or are you just seeing it? If you want, you can just see it and keep it in your mind. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Okay. So let's move on to the passage now. Okay, so let us begin. Cataract is the major cause of blindness, which is also caused by a damage to the cornea. See, if you know the parts of your eyes, so cataract is this, like this one. It is the major cause of your blindness, this black one, okay, which is also caused by a damage to your cornea. It occurs more often in the old age. When you get old, at that time it occurs. As one starts getting old, the lens of the eye hardens, loses its transparency, and becomes opaque. Means your vision will get blurry. Okay. It obstructs the light rays from entering the eye. Means it, obstructs the light rays to, entering your eye. It will cause harm. The onset of cataract blurs the vision. As I said, that it will blur your vision. Sometimes the cataract patient sees multiple images instead of a single object image. See, example, this is a phone, okay? And I am seeing one phone over here. You are seeing one phone over here. But if someone who's old age, you can show that to them, that they will be saying, oh, there are many phones. That is not a single one. Okay. So what happens? They are seeing one thing with more kind of things. I'm holding single phone. They'll see more phones. Okay. I'm holding a single ring. They'll see more ring. Okay. So like that, because of the age, what happens? The cataract arises. It erases your vision. It conducts the blurriness in your vision. Okay. Because of the gradual development of the cataract, the affiliate person lost his vision and the world becomes dark to him or her. Means what happens? In the old age, usually people lose their vision. See why we say after 45 or 50, everything starts, every sickness, every disease we are getting. Because what happens? We are not in the close contact with the sun. We are not exercising. We are not eating healthy. How will survive in our 40s? Okay. People used to live 60 years and had not even had specs. Why? They used to drink carrot juice. They used to drink beetroot juice. They used to, have good food in them. And we are consuming good food? No. We are consuming more junk food than the good ones. Okay. So that's why we are causing the diseases. Okay. So now the development of cataract is a complex process. However, the following factors can be attributed to its formulation. Okay. So cataract development is a difficult process, but some factors are there which can help it to be formulated in your eyes. Cataract generally develops in the old age. Okay, it happens usually in the old age, but sometimes children are born with cataract. Why? Because of the heredity defect. Eye injuries too can cause cataracts. Okay, if you have some eye injury, you can also get cataracts. Today we are using more laptops, phones. We cause strain over our eye muscle. Okay, so that can also be, reason for having a cataract. Maybe not, more times, because it is still we are giving a ache to our eye when we watch too much of movie or too much of phone time in a day. What happens? Our eye starts to sore, our eye starts to pain. So from avoiding that thing, we have to keep, mobile time aside and, sit without the screen time, live in the nature, drink carrot juices so that we can avoid having cataract. Okay. So now cataract generally develops in the old age, but sometimes children are born with cataract because of heredity defect. Eye injuries too can cause cataracts. People exposed to sun rays are for longer periods develop cataract than others. Okay. So researchers opine, means researchers says that smoke inhaled when smoking carries substance internally damages the eyes. See, today's generation believe in hookah, smoking and everything. But is that right? No. It weakens you from the inside. It will give you the pleasure. It will give you the satisfaction. But from the outside, from the inner, your body is getting harmed because of the things that you are consuming. Say what people say earlier, that everything we eat, everything we give to our body responses equally with it. Suppose we are providing junk to our body, what happens? We'll get fat, we'll have, low energy level. Okay. And suppose if we are eating healthy food, we'll have good energy level, we'll not get fat, we'll have a glowing skin, we'll no need, makeup, no longer need of makeup, and everything will be proper. Okay. So for that, they are saying that if we, do smoking and everything, it will damage our eyes. Ultraviolet radiation, invisible to the human eye, is linked to what? Skin cancer. It can also cause you skin cancer. Okay. The victim loses vision and the world becomes what? Dark to him. Okay. So what happens that if you are being into the ultraviolet radiation, see what happens when the age you get old and old, at that time you will be, more danger to the ultraviolet radiation. So you can get a skin cancer. So the victim loses vision and world becomes dark to them. So I hope I'm clear with the meaning of the passage, right? So we'll study read the passage once again fast so that we'll understand the meaning more carefully. Cataract is the major cause of blindness, which is also caused by a damage to the cornea. It occurs more often in old age. As one starts growing old, the lens of the eye hardens, loses its transparency, and becomes opaque. It obstructs the light rays from entering the eye. The onset of the cataract blurs the vision. Sometimes the cataract patient sees multiple images instead of a single object. One, because of the gradual development of the cataract, the affiliated person loses his or her vision and the world becomes dark to him or her. Okay. Now, the development of the cataract is a complex process. However, the following factors can be attributed to its formation. Cataract generally develops in the old age, but sometimes children are born with the cataract because of the heredity defect. Eye injuries too can cause cataracts. People exposed to the sun rays for a longer period develop cataract earlier than others. Researchers opine that smoke inhaled while smoking carries substances internally damaging the eyes. Ultraviolet radiation visible to the human eyes linked to skin cancer. The victim loses vision and world becomes dark to him. Okay. So I hope we are clear with the passage. I'll give you time to solve the answers of these, and in the end, I'll show you the answers. Okay. So these are the questions. We have studied the passage below. And if you want, you can take the screenshot of the passage before solving the question so that it will be easy for you to see which is the answer of which question. Okay. So I'll read it for you first. What is the major cause of blindness? Okay. Why does the lens of the eye become opaque in the old age? How does cataract affect its victim ultimately? How does one detect cataract in early stages? Give two factors which are responsible for the formation of cataract. Find one para that means through light which cannot enter. Which type of cancer is usually caused by ultraviolet radiation? When does cataract generally occur? How is smoking responsible for the development of cataract? So the answers of the questions are given here. Answers: cataract, lens of the eye hardens and loses its transparency. May lead to complete loss of vision, vision becomes blurred, seeing multiple images instead of one, and eye injury, long exposure of sun rays, heredity factors. Now, word which causes blurriness, opaque, with cancer, skin cancer, old age, smoke with inhaled carried a substance that damages the eyes and causes internal harm to the eye. So I hope I'm clear with it. Okay. So now you have to just solve the questions, read the passage once, and afterwards you can, be completed with the factual based passages. Okay. I'll show you one more that is of statistical data in the next lecture. Okay. So till then you have done visual input, case study. Okay, visual input, we have solved many passages. This is just an example of a case study. Okay. So now can you tell me why it is given as case study? Why this passage is given in the case study section? Because we have to see for the cataract. We have to research. Now you can apply in the practical life also, right? So this is what case study. You can study about the cataract and you can solve the options available to you. Okay. So you can early identify and you can get the early solution for the problem. So that is why it is in the case study section. Okay. So I hope you are taking the screenshot or you are reading the passage. Okay. Take the screenshot fast. Okay. So I hope I'm clear with the case study, factual based case study.